Hello, fellow comic book worms. This is Nutman. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, it's been a while since I had a. It's only 3 days, but for me, 3 days I was not doing anything on YouTube. I mean, streaming something is I don't know. It's been pretty painful. Like one of the routine was making my YouTubes and planning things out, going to Heroes Con and have all these interview videos out, and you know, and getting to know different people, doing my art, and all that was just in my plan before. But you just know. Hey, Chop, what's up, Chop? What's up? Hey, G Man. Hey, Evo. Hey, Evo. What's up? Uh, uh, do the Doctor, you know, I always have a hard time reading that last chapter. You don't know that always seem to be the last chapter of the tower seem to be always uh thing that I cannot finish it in right way. You know what I mean? Good see you, Chop. Good see you, Chop. Good G man, G man. Hold on, let me see if I can bring. Uh, Anybody is welcome to join. I just saw a little ending of Joe's Joe's program, uh, Afterlife of her comic collection, and I was listening to those guys and say, you know what, you don't if you don't decide what to do with your comic book after, you know, if you don't make plan for it, well, somebody's gonna make a plan for you. You know? Hey, 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 DJ, I will come and rescue you. How are you gonna come rescue me? Hey, G man, reading the last part now. Oh yeah, yeah, Mike. Good to hear. Here's the stream. Anybody's welcome. Comic therapy. Yes, this is it. This is my therapy because uh, I have to do rehab. I have to do physical therapy. I have to do language SLP. They call it uh, language therapy. All that, and like it's twice per. Well, they got rid of OTP. They call it O therapy, occupational therapy, or something like that, where they're going to teach me how to shave my all that stuff. But luckily, I already knew how to take care of my. I mean, I was able to. I mean, my hand was stable enough for me to, shave and all that stuff early on. So I was able to not have to do that. So, but then, when you go through this, do this, everybody has their own little on how to recover. Everybody has you got to do this, you got to do that, and then of course your wife is writing down all the things that that you have to do. Oh yeah, you got to do that. You got to eat this. You got to not eat that. You got to do that, and then by the time uh, day's over, all I did was you know was what's good for how do I recover? How do I recover? How do I come back? Yeah, I'm running fortunate that I was able to, uh, recover most of it pretty quickly. I still have a pretty language problem. You may not know me because I normally am pretty. When I go on YouTube, I always search for words and I don't know how to recover that particular words and all that. But when they evaluated me, that they found out that I don't have a um, what do you call it? Um, what is it when you cannot hold my attention when it's like I'm supposed to remember 4 items, right, and rename all 4 items, and sometime I get it 1 or 2, but sometimes I just go, which one did you say? When someone asks you to remember 4 things, if you remember 1 or 2 things, yeah, okay. But when someone asks you to remember 4 things at once, you go, because you're too busy listening to what's the next item on what's the next item, and then you just forget everything. Yeah, short-term memory. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Evo, it's Jim. You guys saying hi. Hey, Jim, Digger Jim. Hey, Kenneth, how are you? We need to go do some digging with the Digger Jam. Just go vegan. You will help. Go vegan. Yeah, I've been eating a lot of good stuff. That's supposed to be good for you, like fruits and vegetables, and I'm sure Roger will be happy that I'm eating really well lately. I'm watching on TV. You're looking well. Yeah, good, good. Are you right back, Roger? Let's see. Yes, yes, thank you. I'm very thankful. Hey, I'm surprised you're still up. I mean, you were freaking up until in the morning, man. I saw at night, and yeah, I so miss. I mean, I don't go there for too long. I go there for maybe 1 or 2 hours on Insomniac, but I cannot. I so miss that. Oy, I miss that so much. But then he came on in the morning. Now, no morning I could have ever joined, but yeah, too many things are happening in the morning because the wife has a lot of schedule for me. Right now, my wife is taking care of me. She's my boss. I cannot do anything. I better I keep things. Yeah, the short-term memory. That's it. Short-term memory. Yeah, I have. I don't know if it's a short-term memory. It's the short attention span. Attention span. Very short attention span. I cannot remember things for a long time, especially if you ask me to remember 4 things at once, right? Or 3 things at once. Like here, for instance, one thing I can do is say, "Hey, hold on, slow down. Tell me first item. Okay, let me observe it. Okay, what's the second item? Okay, let me observe it. Third item, and so on." But this person that does the um, what do you call it? This therapist. They say, "No, no, you have to do it in immediately one after another." And no, I cannot tell you again what I told you. I'm going, come on, man. You have to tell me again. Tell me again. And then this. Yeah, so I cannot remember too quickly, too fast because my brain just don't work that fast, especially now. I know. I think most of you probably already knew that I wasn't very fast to begin with, but hey, and I'm wondering if I'm just okay. I'm always been this slow. People are just not used, going. They all maybe blaming all on um, stroke, you know. But who knows? Who knows? Like for instance, the one thing that my wife want me to like, they have to teach me how to walk, right? And she's teaching me. This physical therapist is teaching me to walk, and my wife is going, you know, uh, he's walking. He's always been walking, like a, like a duck. I walk like a little duck, right? So she goes, "Oh no, while you have this, while you have this thing going here with this therapist going on here, why don't you make him walk here straight?" And I'm like, I don't remember walking that fast. I mean, that straight. I always been walking I waddle like a duck before. I never walk pretty, but wife wants to change that. Wow, I'm like, wait, isn't the point of the thing is to get back to where I was at least try to get better. I'm not going to get better coming to, stroke and be better than when the before the stroke. That's not the right thing. I don't think that doesn't sound right. I don't know. Honey, let me just go back to where I was. I'd be happy with that. But I don't know. What's up, hey, Ben? Hey, Ben. Oh, Ben. Hey, Ben. What's up, Ben? How are you? Mm. What? What's the rules that we don't know? What is the rule? Um. Oh. 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 Your Asian should be no brainer, love you, my friend. What was this? Did I miss something? See, I told you I cannot keep track of all these different. I cannot I cannot put the thoughts together like this because I have very short spans right now. But anyway, oh, okay. Oh yeah, well, CJ, that's not good. Uh, so blue. What is this? Drink grape juice and take a garlic pills. What is that for? To keep the vampires away? What is that? What is that for? I don't know. I don't know. Garlic pills, I understand, but I don't know. Play some video games, get my thinking. Oh, I uh, I I have some game. I've been bringing my old games back. Uh, Hey, G-Man, bacon again. Bring bacon. Okay. Hey, 23 March, how are you? Hey, Joe, 23. Hey, Joe, how are you? Sorry, I wasn't able to watch much of it, but I watched some of the interview show, The Afterlife of a Comic Collection. I thought it was a very interesting topic, Joe. Uh, you know, I was thinking at the time, if you don't make if you don't think about afterlife of a comic collection, your comic collection, if you don't think about it right now, well, somebody else gonna make a decision for those comic book that you have, right? Somebody else gonna make the decision what they're gonna happen. If when I, I I sort of named the topic, my topic today. What was my topic? What was my topic today? When to hold on and when to let go, right? So it's a good idea to, if you don't think about that, then somebody else will make that decision for you. Um, it's ironically that I'm thinking about, you know, when to hold on to, when to let go. You know, um, I don't know. It seems like there's time for things, right? um, and as we get older, we want to just continue on, and and just keep on continuing what we had before. That's what seems like most. Hey, just just do what you want to do until God calls you, and then that's it. You just you do whatever you want to do for whatever you want to do for however long you want to do for. These are the things I like to do, and that's what I will do. Well, do you want to think about it and go? This is the type of things that are that are that are more appropriate for me, and some of these it's time to let it go. Let it. You know, like I mean, I just it's look, you're gonna come and draw. I'm gonna do some little drawing at the end. You're gonna come and draw. You can welcome to draw. Maybe you could maybe retrain me on drawing. Look, see, I'm. Let me see. Go ahead. But yeah, I just the it's really hard to let go, right? I mean, look at all these old ass politicians. I don't care where you pick your politicians from, left or right, but these guys, these old assholes, they don't wanna let it go. You know, you know, they want to keep on going. And you know, it's, it's time that someone else should have control of it, right? And do right thing for you know the time now. I mean, for some of us, we should enjoy the our retirement. Little time with our family. Like I don't know. I'm 61 right now, so maybe I have a little more time than just thinking about retiring and stuff. But I I mean, if I retire all the way through, I work till what 67, and then you know is that what I'm should be holding on to, or should I it's time that I should let that go and start something else, something that's more for my it's something that's for my time. What I mean, I don't want to say it's time for my age, but something for my time. It should be something more appropriate thing, right, than what's been always been doing. Just because you've been doing it for 20 years don't mean it needs to be done for next 20 years. Maybe it is time that you should do something different. I'm thinking about things like that right now because of what happened right now, and uh, yeah, hey, look, yeah, it sounds like it was a very great discussion, Joe. Yeah, look, if you have a Scrabble video game, that is a good one. I do. I have a just because these things are happening so like I was like a lot of things happened at once. Like I wasn't without my telephone not for well 2 weeks while I was having a stroke and recovering from it. I didn't have uh, things are surrounding me. Things are happening around me Then make me think about it too. It's like, man, do I would I'm like right now I'm thinking of I'm actually doing a diary, right? First, when I'm doing diary like this, I am trying to I am trying to get my hand back into you know to write again a little bit better. Another thing is that these written things are nothing, digital, digital. It's not. It's I'm holding back onto maybe we rely on this technology a little bit too much. Always thinking that something is advanced is better for us, or is maybe we need to hold on to things that was really good before, right? So I'm learning how to write my own diaries. We keep record because one of the things that YouTube was so attracted to me was because it allowed me to keep track of events. Like I always say that my YouTube is my electronic diary, right? And YouTube will hold it for you until forever. Well, until you die and they delete it. I don't know when they delete that stuff, but then after this happened and after my phone disappeared for a little bit, I realized I mean the analog, input and keeping diaries and keeping information, keeping journals. I find that to be very. I'm finding that to be more useful than before. And just today, I think it happened today. The uh, I was affected, by the way, too. My company was well. Am I supposed to say this? Yeah, my anyway. They had some digital computer errors, and the computer was down, and and because some kind of automation process, it wasn't even virus. They just shut down the freaking whole bunch of different government and air, what was it, airplane? What do you call it? Those guys, airlines. Those guys that were having some problems too. I'm going, yeah. Uh, we are so emphasized on electronics, right? And so I'm going, man. Again, I'm back to this idea that this you see all these things. What am I holding on for? Right? Maybe someone who doesn't know anything about the body of your collection. Yeah. What is it? Are you talking about love? Are you talking about love life? I don't know. Not letting go is American way. Yeah, not letting it go is American way. Well, yeah. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I think I need a, you know, hey, hey, G-Man, what's up?
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, G-Man, what's up? How are you, sir?
How are you?
Oh, man, G-Man. I need you to click your join right now. You want to unlimited join right
Dude, take it down a notch. Relax. You're thinking too much. I've been through what you're going through. My wife has been through what you're going through. Just all the outside static, don't listen to it. Take a break. Relax. Do what you enjoy, buddy. Do what you enjoy. Don't worry about what anybody else is saying. Not even me. If you don't want to listen to me, don't listen to me. But I'm just saying.
Why would I want you to be? No, no. What to have? It's talking to you guys is one of my joys.
Yeah.
Being able to talk to you
Yep.
guys
Yep.
is part of my joy. So, yeah.
Comic Journey, what is up, my man?
I don't okay.
He's calling me a hibernation worm.
Okay. Okay. G-Man, what's the deal with your baby?
Okay,
Okay.
you're confused. I'm going to show you my baby. Hold
Okay.
on. She is now 7 months old.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's our baby.
See, even when I didn't have when I didn't have a what was it? This I had thing called stroke. Even without the stroke, I take things seriously.
I said you had 4 legs. I gave it away to you a couple times.
I just take things so seriously. So
See, I lost my other one. My other one was 14, and he died in April, and I had her like a month prior. So we knew it was coming.
okay.
Yeah. It's part of having dogs.
Congratulations. It's different kind of congratulations. It's different kind of congratulations, but congratulations.
Yeah, her name is Zenru.
Zepru?
Zenru.
Zenru.
Z-E-N.
Zen. Can I just call it Zen? Okay, Zen is Zen. Okay. Oh, okay. See, I take things so seriously. I thought you. Wow.
That's why I couldn't look at you, and I was laughing when I was talking to you. I can't lie very well. I really can't.
Okay, I was a little confused, and I didn't want to be rude. I didn't want to be rude, or
no, you weren't rude. Absolutely not. Come on. Anyway, that's her.
Okay, this is Joe. I mean, I've been retired for 7 years and thought I'll do so many things that I never had for. Not going to happen. Whereas there are things I will never get to do. Yeah. And sometimes you have to realize, you know what? You only have so much given in your hand. You cannot have everything, right?
Exactly. And you know what? Okay, stuff. Like even our collections. I mean, it's just stuff.
Yeah.
What's really making you happy? You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
You got to think up here. This is just stuff. This is nothing. That's just part of that's our hobby. You know what I'm saying? If this burned up tomorrow, I'd be like, oh, well, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Your health is more important. Your personal freedoms and everything for yourself, that's most important. And when I kid about being vegan, I'm just saying it's a healthier way. And people can laugh at me and get mad at me and hate me. I don't care. But I've been doing it for years, and it's improved me. I mean, I was going through the same stuff you were going through. Seriously.
Like what?
And I thank my queen G, my wife. She helped me. Big.
Yeah. I mean, so like right now, maybe you guys don't know it, but I mean, you went through stroke, you say?
Yeah. I went through all of it.
You went through, okay.
Yeah. It takes time. You just don't be so hard on yourself, and it will come back to you slowly. You just got to be strong-willed and keep your young brain up here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't listen to the static out there. There's a lot of people, they'll have a lot of, say-so. You know what's right. You know what's happy. Listen to your wife. Listen to your queen. She's going to help you as well.
Sorry.
I don't know where the echo's at. It's not coming from me.
That wasn't me. I was playing. I don't know why, but Joe's video popped up again. Yeah. I know. Hey, Straw Hat Comics, how are you? Hey, Jackson Royco. Did you start something? did Joy start something? Well, yeah, Joy started something. He definitely. Joy always starts something.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Bueller, what is up, my man?
what's up? Oh, yeah.
You see
So
Travis? He's getting buff.
I noticed. I
Good.
noticed.
He's gonna be a grandpa.
Yeah,
Enjoy
that's
the club.
I mean, he look. I mean, he looked like a. I mean, geez, he looks so
Yeah, he
good
looks
looking.
good.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, after this, I'm gonna start working out like that, Bueller, and be just like you. I want to be the muscle bound, but I'm not gonna be as tall as you are because we can't do nothing about that right nowadays. Or can we? Can we do something about my tallness? But yeah, I'll get back in shape and hopefully, yeah. I realize I have to do some changes in my
Yeah,
lifestyle.
it takes time. You're not going to do it right away. Trust me, you're not going to do it right away. And don't push yourself to go nuts. Just a little bit every day. A little bit every day.
Yeah.
You'll do it. It's strong will. Just be strong willed. That's all.
Freaking Bueller is going to make me work out so he doesn't steal all my. I think Bueller already stole all your ladies. That's why he's calling you back lately. Comic Journey. What do you mean? What do you mean, Comic Bueller already? I mean, he already stole all your women. I'm sorry, CJ.
Journey is already thinking that. He's already insecure.
How are you? Yeah, Bueller goes, yep, CJ, I got all your women. I'm sorry.
Even my queen was like, "Holy crap! Did you see Bueller's pipes?" I go, "Yeah, it looks good."
Okay. The only thing I can only hope to achieve is get healthy and be a Comic Bueller sidekick, so that when he has all these hot ladies, maybe I will have.
Get you in trouble.
Anything, damn it, he can have the West Coast. I don't know. Bueller goes around in that little truck. I mean, that bus. He goes coast to coast. No coast is no coast. Yeah, no coast is safe.
He does what he wants when he wants.
Right. So sorry, CJ. You cannot tame that man from one coast.
No, leftovers for everyone. Leftovers for everyone.
Okay. Bueller has some good news for you. He says leftovers are for you.
He says leftovers.
Ladies, we're not talking really. I mean, we're not a bad guys, okay? We don't.
No, he's kidding.
I'm just kidding. You don't talk to ladies as a leftovers, guys. Okay, that's maybe not. I'm sorry for saying stuff like that. It's just we're being silly. That's all.
What have you been doing for fun lately? What have you been doing for fun? Getting back into your art?
Yeah, I've been trying to get to draw, but my hand.
Yep.
This hand is really odd. How this hand is. For instance, when I first had the stroke, right? I could actually. I was actually at least get the gesture right. I get the gesture,
Right.
So I'm thinking I could just constantly, do that, and the hand will come back. Well, one thing it did to me was that soon as my hand start feeling some more feelings,
Right.
I realized I actually had to damage my hand before. I was falling when I fall. I actually had some damage to my hands. So when I'm drawing with that particular area, I'm saying, "Holy shit!" You know. So I was doing things before. I was doing things, did not realize my hand had damages on it. Now that so I'm getting a little more feeling in my hand. Now I'm feeling the pain. I'm going, oh shit, that's different than what it was before. So it's like, wait, maybe this, maybe I should just let it, take it easy a little bit, and just let the healing process take on,
Sure.
So. How long you had your stuff? I'm not a leftover lunch lady kind of guy. Okay. Hello. Hey, oh, hey, this is my boy. Hey, okay. You do know I had a stroke, so I'm not gonna even before I didn't remember your name. Now I'm gonna be even worse.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you have to
sorry
tell.
that happened to you.
Huh?
I'm sorry
Huh?
that happened to you.
Yeah. Good seeing you. It's been long time since I saw you. Um. You used to have a channel name, but also another thing that you did to me. Main thing is that you keep on changing your channel names and your handles, and then you occasionally come on and will tell me your name,
Ryan, what's up?
and then I will forget it again. I'm sorry. So tell me your name again.
Straw Hat Comics.
Huh?
Straw Hat Comics is my new YouTube name.
Okay, Straw Hat Comics. But what's your name? What was your name before?
Oh, like YouTube or like actual name?
Huh?
Oh, my old YouTube name was Comic Book Time, the Lost Comic Kid.
Lost Comic Kid. Lost Comic Kid. Lost Comic Kid. Lost Comic Kid. Yeah, I remember that. I remember you as a Lost Comic Kid. Hey Brian, what's up? So, what would be easiest thing? What can you do? Do me a favor. What can I do so that I could remember you? You besides us, your all channel names changes. What is your just?
I don't really know.
You don't know? Huh?
Mad Spidey, what is up, buddy?
Hey man, Spotty, what's up? You won't tell me what your name is? Lost comic, something Lost Comic,
Lost
right?
Comic Kid.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. My first YouTube name was the Lost Comic Kid.
Yeah, Lost Comic Kid. Okay.
Nah, man, I gotta go. I love you. Just take
Okay.
care of yourself. We'll talk.
Hey, G-Man.
Nice to meet you. Have a good night, buddy. I love you.
G-Man, this is
He froze again. He's freezing.
these are really good comic book collector too, the young guy. So,
Love you,
all
buddy.
right, G-Man. Bye bye.
See you, G-Man.
And Legends. Brian. Oh. Hey, Brian. Oh, hold on. I got a package from Brian. I think. I just got this. Yeah, but yes. I got a package from Brian LCS.
Nice.
Yeah. So I guess it's a good time for me to open it now. It's you know who Brian LCS is, right?
I think I've watched a couple of his videos.
Oh, you know, yeah.
I know who he is.
He's the godfather of you know what the comic book community is? Comic
Yeah, I know what the comic book community is. So is it like an AOK?
No, a war? the way you try to win you could nominate people to be best YouTube comic book YouTuber and so on and so on. You don't know that one? You don't participate in that at all? Lost? You?
No,
You did?
sorry, my mind went blank.
So they have this CBCA comic book community awards ceremony every year, like a Oscar. And we nominate who's the best comic book collector or unboxer or whatever, and we we nominate a whole bunch of these people, then we vote on them, and the most popular one will win a BCA. And Brian Elsie is the godfather of that particular show. So it's like a little pageantry for YouTube channels. I'm surprised he did. Oh, Strawman, we need how many YouTubers do you have right now so far?
How many subscribers do I have?
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
How many
Cannot
channels?
hear today.
What channel do you have? How many channel subscribers do you have?
0.
0?
Yeah.
Because you keep on changing your channel name?
Yeah, that, and I keep on deleting my accounts.
Okay. There's a Lok, my friend. He's my art teacher. Lok Win, my art teacher. Lok Win's here. Hey, Lok.
Hi, Lok.
He's a fantastic artist. Lok Win is a fantastic artist, expert artist out there, and he's here to teach me how to draw.
Is that what it is? Is that what my thing is?
He'll teach me how to recover from my stroke and become a artist at the same time. So this is a package from. This is a. Let me go ahead and quickly show this one. This is Brian's. Oh yeah, the Doctor. His comic book is called The Doctor. Got all kind of these. Oh wow, all the goodies in here. It's oops. So besides. He wrote his own comic book, and these are some of the goodies you get from his supporting him at the
Kickstarter?
Kickstarter, yeah, Kickstarter, yeah. So these are all kind of good stuff. Then I have 3. Oh, I see. I think there's like 3 for. This is the variant cover.
That cover is sick.
Yeah. So this is what the story is. I think. Let me see if I can try to remember this. Story is about where this is a doctor who fixes mental problems of other superheroes. So he's psychologist for all these superheroes, and his name is the Doctor. I think that's what the story is about. Anyway, these are different variant covers. The Doctor #1. It's amazing that there's I think this is the original the A cover. So there you go. I like the
Wolverine 1 reference.
Yeah. Wolverine reference. So that's he started his own. We have a very inspiring community group. Everybody create their own comic books. Of course, Lok is Lok This is one of the Lok Win's books that he created long time ago. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Jim! Hey, Jim! What's up, nigga Jim?
What's up, brother?
How you doing, buddy?
All right.
Sir.
Hey, this is a Straw Hat Comics. We call them Los Comics. I used to call them Los Comics. And of course, we got the Loquin, the others, and then we got the Digger Jim. Digger Jim is he does metal detecting too, all along with the comic book. Oh, I mean,
I got mine in, baby.
Nice.
yeah.
And you know, you gotta have a coin.
Oh yeah. I got a coin too. Right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that from?
Of course, Digger Jim would always be interested in coins.
Right. Yeah.
That's a big cover.
Yeah, man. I got them all.
Yeah.
And I got this. Who did this?
Oh, I wonder who did that. Wow, you did get it.
Sick.
Oh yeah,
Put that in a frame.
I got one too.
Mine's better than yours.
Yeah.
Mine's just better than yours.
Look at that.
Mine looks real. This is the real Hellboy, okay?
Yeah.
Digger Jim wants competition here.
Real Hellboy.
Do you know how difficult it was to paint with gouache? That stuff kept coming up.
Yeah, I showed my wife, and she was just like, "Wow, you need to frame that." I think I know. I'm gonna have to send that on.
Straw Hat. This is a that's how these fantastic artists come over and just give me their artwork. That's how I roll, man.
And if you're looking to look at any of Locke's artwork, go to his Mad Monkey Love. Check it out.
I got a bunch of new sketch cover today, so
Yeah.
What are you doing, Rogue?
I'm going through my sketch covers. I have some Thundercats, Doctor Who. I don't know if anybody's into that, so I got a bunch of these today from my local shop. So some Thundercats here.
I have one Thundercat recently.
I got Ultimate X-Men.
Nice.
Look at that, huh?
Yeah.
Then I got another X-Men.
Nice.
I saw on eBay X-Men the 101 for $20. Is that too expensive? It's one of those sketch cover. What do you think, Digger Jim?
For a sketch cover?
Yeah.
A blank?
It's a sketch cover like this, but it's a what do you call it? Reprint? Not what do you call it? Not reprint, but what do you call it when they reprint the 101? The
Facsimile.
yeah, facsimile. Yeah, facsimile.
Or reprint.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay $20 unless somebody drew on it. That's
Did somebody draw on it?
No.
No.
Yeah, don't pay that much. That's too much.
Yeah. I get retail or less for a lot of these, right? Then what I do is I take a picture of it and I put it up on my Instagram. Anybody wants to get a commission done, then that's what I do with these, right? Ooh, Witchblade.
Witchblade.
Nice.
This one I'm looking forward to. The art. Ooh.
Straw Hat wants to show some off, so let me before
Go ahead.
I'm just seeing how many pages are in this book.
What is it?
First Band.
Is that your new book recently?
Yeah.
Straw Hat? You still collect comic books?
Oh yeah.
Are you still on that? Are you in high school now, right?
Oh yeah.
Was first or second or third in high school?
I'm a sophomore. I'm
Sophomore.
in 10th grade.
10th grade. Okay.
He's in 10th grade.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Cool.
Now, I'm gonna give you a little more time to recuperate. Then and then I'll come down there and get you, and we'll go right around and get some
Yeah.
time.
DJ or women like that.
I hope that I will find out if I can drive in.
Oh no, you're not driving. I'll come and get you.
Okay.
We're gonna get on the interstate. We're not going no back roads.
Okay.
Nam and Cookie driving all through the back road.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't like driving on highways.
Hey.
Wow, look at all that stuff.
Women?
Are those new sketches, Loke?
No, they're the old ones. I was just going through. CJ asked. He hasn't seen me picture drawing women. I usually I have women in here somewhere. Did do a cover. There, women.
Yeah, be nice to next generation. Yeah, you got to be nice to our next generation, right? I agree with it. Because Straw Hat Comics or Lost Comic is our next generation. So not Oscar. People choice of word. Not Oscars. Okay. There, he straightened me up. Kiss my ass, buddy. Okay, I don't know what that means. What's going on? Hey, Brandon, how are you, Brandon? I'm curious. Oh, so look, you should be. Is that what you're answering? Is that how well you draw women?
Yeah, I was answering CJ there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure he does. Can you show that again? Because this time I want to pay attention to it a little better.
Oh,
Nope.
yeah?
Yeah.
I forgot those ones are sold. I don't have any of those. Women. Do I have? A lot of my stuff is packed because I'm doing a con tomorrow. So sure, I'll go slow. So the way I draw women is, I'll show it to you.
Oh, okay. He's gonna surprise the heck out of you.
Nice.
Sorry.
Nice Batman.
There was a lot of. I mean, I'm not gonna say nothing in front of the kids. And we have little kids around. Straw Hat Comic. Well, he's high school now. You can see a little bit of school. Yeah. Okay.
Some women. Well, she's a superhero, so that's.
I mean, that's all geeks. All we get to see is geeks. Wonder Woman, Batgirl. I mean, they're all superheroes. Yeah.
So I did this comic for Matt, so Mother Guns Drunk Driving. Right. So they print these and they give them out at the county fairs and stuff like that. The fire department hands them out like left and right. So it's really a don't drink and drive books for kids.
There are only a few blank covers due to the scarcity that goes for premium. Yeah. Evening, Brandon. You know what? Dicker Jim, I really look forward to our drive. And I would love just let my hair down on the highway driving. Dicker Jim. Oh, there's a beautiful lady right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's I forgot the from Games of Thrones, the dragon.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, nice.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Denver. Yeah.
Yeah. Bush guy.
Some
cat.
some cat. Beautiful looking cat.
Oh, I look vampire.
Kratos, nice.
You already do a lot of. You really do the. What is it? What's this devil guy? What's his name? That go.
Hellboy?
Jim has that. Jim has that. And that's not better than my drawing, by the way.
So I bought these books from these paper from the dollar store, from the dollar store.
Yeah.
And the reason why I bought it was because I bought this brush pen,
Uh-huh.
and every time I use it on the page, it does this texture.
And that's a beautiful area right there. I
See?
love that.
You can see the texture of it. I just fell in love with the paper. The paper is really thin, but it's cheap dollar store paper, but it works really well, right?
Wow.
Then I use a red pencil, and it does this, like you can see,
Uh-huh.
and that gives it a really, really clean. Like I don't know what it is. I just love the brush texture feel for it.
Wow.
Right?
Right.
I just
Right.
like that. How the brush kind of the ink's absorbed really quickly into the paper, and it dries it, and it gives it that texture, and it's just perfect.
Right.
Right?
Love it. And so you could just spend dollar is it dollar item sketchbook?
Yeah, it's just a sketchbook from the dollar store. It's falling apart, but
Yeah.
as I go through it, as I draw each item, and I'm just experimenting, right? So that's what a lot of this is. It's just testing if I can do, right? It's just the line work with using the different, the microns, the brush,
Right.
anything I can mix and match in there. And
Right.
it's what I'm doing with the pencil color is basically forcing your eye to look at a certain area and all that stuff.
Right. Right. Beautiful. Yeah.
Right. Things like I want to see if I can simulate. Like if you look carefully, it's just it doesn't look very impressive, but when you look farther away, it gives you that texture.
Right.
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 And then that's it. It's just like when it comes to doing any of this stuff, it's just me always trying to see what I can get away with, like from an artist perspective, right? So, right.
Well, CJ think you draw a pretty woman.
One day I'll get CJ to model for me, like the Titanic, Kate Winslet, and we'll do some stuff.
That's really good.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that.
Right.
And
That was
it shows that people, good artists just use any supplies. You don't have to always use fanciest supplies out there.
Yeah, the fancy paper, I find sometimes it doesn't act like the way I want it to act, right? So
Right.
when I'm doing like that, right? So this is how I go about doing stuff. Then I'll probably do some watercolor or some inking, like some ink wash. Then here's a couple more of my.
Yeah. By the way, can you discuss these? Can you discuss these?
Yeah. These are fine. I mean, these are like pieces that I kind of draw and kind of like right. Yeah, I do Bristol too, CJ. Like what I do with these are pretty much postcards, and I just basically take two of them and I just laminate it together. It's basically a glue stick, so that way they become a little harder, right?
And you have
That's
your
how I go
logo.
about doing them. So these are like my sketch. I think this is Delirium from Sandman. I decided to draw something like that. See, you can see my construction lines
Right.
So I do the face and stuff like that. This is all like I think Bridgman technique of stuff, right? Then this is gonna be what do you call it? What's her name? Poison Ivy. Right. I just like the pose, the way she looks down, and you know, I'll figure out how to do the hair and all that other stuff. But this is my pencil rough. Then I'll go with a brush or ink or something. Like you know, pieces that I don't finish sometimes. It's just right. I decided to draw something like that. Yeah.
Look, how old are you? You went through
I am 53 this year.
53.
Yeah.
And you went through a tremendous heart stroke too, right?
Yeah. I just had a heart attack in September.
And but you always been an artist from your whole life almost.
Yeah, my whole career has always been, well, as a immigrant kid that grew up in Canada. You know, we're the children of the Vietnamese War, right? So my parents came here as a refugee from like pretty much we're classified like boat people, right? A lot of my family member got on the boat and they just floated out there, right? Kind of stuff. But I came here as a kid around, I was 6 years old, I think 1978, 79, around there, to Canada. And I grew up here. That's why I don't have an accent. My Vietnamese is like horrible. It's like kid-like. You know what I mean? I grew up here as a Canadian. I played hockey. I played rugby. You know, went to Catholic school and the whole bit. That's my background. And I drew as a kid all the time. But it's something my dad painted. That's what I remember. He did a lot of watercolor painting, and I kind of picked that up from him. But he, you know, like any immigrant families, they don't want you to do art because art is not a money kind of thing. Right. So I ended up being, believe it or not, I was supposed to be an architect. Went to one of the university here in Toronto. Went 6 months in. Didn't really like it at all. I mean, it was one of those things where I just didn't like. It wasn't something I wanted to do. Down the street from the university was a college of art. It was called the Ontario College of Art. I went in with a sketchbook of stuff that I drew. Let me see if I can find it.
But no. What was interesting is what was it like when you first had a heart attack and all that thing that you built up?
Okay, so
how did you overcome that?
So the way I had the heart attack was I'm actually pretty fit. I'm my day job is postal service. I'm a postman. I'm a mailman, right? I literally go up and down steps and deliver stuff to door like every day. So my route consists of almost 800 homes, including townhomes and stuff like that. So that's me. That's my whole day. And at nighttime, I usually do. I go to the dojo every other day to. I'm trying to get my black belt, but so that's what happened. So the September, I just felt exhausted. I didn't know why. It wasn't chest pain. It wasn't anything. It was just like exhausted in the morning. Like I did a marathon. You know, like you really worked out. And at the end of the day, you're usually, when you worked out, at the end of the day, you're just exhausted. You just go to bed. Well, I felt exhausted first thing in the morning. So the thing that started happening was I was running out of breath, just doing mundane stuff. So I wasn't sure. I was just like walking up to somebody's house, dropping a parcel off, walking back to the car, and I was like out of breath. Sit in the car, recovered my stuff, went on my day, and that's it. Apparently, when that happened, I was having a heart attack. Right?
And
So I didn't know that at all.
You're taking care of yourself.
Yeah. So I didn't know that at all, and I was just turned in June. I just turned 52. So then this September, and literally when I turned 52, I went to the family doctor, got checked for everything. My cholesterol level's fine. sugar, everything was just normal, right? For my age, anyways. I maybe be like 5-10 pounds overweight or something like that, but that was it. Then the Tuesday of that following week, I was just going down the stairs and I felt lightheaded and I needed to sit down. So I sat down, caught my breath, and I said, you know what? I'm going to go see the doctor. And the rest of the day, I was fine. I went and did my stuff. Then right after work, I went to the family doctor, and the family doctor checked me out and says, everything seems to be fine. Maybe you had a heart attack. Yeah. And so she asked me to go to the emergency and get some blood work done. So I said, okay, fine. So I literally drove myself to the emergency, walked in, sat down, and I told the triage nurse that says, hey, I think my family doctor said I had a heart attack. And they literally just grabbed my ass and just dragged me to the cardiac wing, did some blood work. They stuck me in a room full of heart attack patients that are in their 70s and 80s, right? And I'm this young guy sitting in there, and they're all wondering, what am I doing here? And they come back, and the cardiologist says, yeah, you had a bunch of mini heart attacks, right? And we're all looking at each other like, what do you do? And I'm telling them, I work at Canada Post. I'm a mailman. And they're like, really? So, that's how they found out I had a bunch of mini heart attacks I didn't even know I had, right? It was just shortness of breath. That was it. Then I waited in the hospital for about 3 days. Then they took me and did an angiogram. So basically they took a tube, went down my artery into my heart, and they found the blockage. And they believe that I was born with it.
Yeah. That's what I was getting ready to say. You don't ever know what your plumbing's like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right? So they believe I was born with it. So they're asking me, do you have family histories and stuff? And I said, well, I don't know, because most of my dad's siblings are dead from the Vietnam War, right? As a kid, most of his brother were killed by bombs and the Viet Congs and all this other stuff. So all of our family, or my cousins and stuff, are scattered all over the world, right? Most of them are in Southern California, Texas, those places, right? Because of the war, right? And Europe and all these other places around the world, Australia, I think. So, anyways, that's how I found out I had a heart attack. And because they found where it was, they just gave me medication and they said, look, you can live with it, but we don't know when the next one will happen. If it's going to be 6 months from now, it's going to be severe or not. So we recommend we fix it. Basically give you, because there's 3 blockage that are really, really bad, right? It showed up at this age. And for me, it was like, oh, shit, I didn't know, right? So, and they said, yeah, you're young enough. You go through surgery. And I did. I went in about a week and a half later, because my surgery date kept being pushed back because it's triage based in Canada, right? If you're really, really severe, they literally get you in right away. Right. So I kept pushing back to a point where I was like, guys, I don't need to be in the hospital. I'm just taking up a bed that somebody else could use, right? Just send me home with medications, and when you guys are ready, just call me and I'll drive myself in or something. And literally, when they were discharging me that night, around 9 p.m., they said we're going to discharge me. They gave me a whole stack of medication just in case. Then as I was ready to leave the door, they said there's an opening at 6 a.m. Right? And I said, okay. So they dragged my ass down, did my stuff. 6 a.m. I was in the hospital. I was out. I was in ICU for 3 days because they got tubes in my chest. They cracked me open. They took the artery from my left side. Okay. So this artery here that people cut themselves, I don't have a pulse here anymore. So my pulse is over here.
Oh my gosh.
Left arm, left leg. Then they filleted my chest to get to an artery that's under your chest. So yeah, that's they literally ripped open they filleted my chest and took an artery out of there just to fix that hole. Yeah, I know. So I wasn't allowed to drive until April.
Hmm.
And trying to gain, like this, I still feel the nerves are reattaching right now, and especially my chest too. So the nerves are reattaching, and as the nerve reattach, I feel like there's ants crawling underneath. There's an itch that you can't scratch.
Yeah.
I know the feel. Yeah.
Right. So yeah. So that's what it was. I couldn't sit properly because of the scar down the middle. Right. So from my neck to my.
But you never thought about giving up, right? You never thought about giving up.
No. I was, I was young enough and stuff. I was having a problem like holding on to things for a very long time because your muscle tends to, because you're not really doing anything, you're just trying to heal, right? And everything's all numb, and I was on like painkillers, and I had to take these medication all the time. So here's an example of what happens if you had heart surgery. Is your heart is where you take oxygen from your lungs, and that's being spread through your body. That's how it works, right?
Right.
So you need your heart to push those blood through your body stuff. So the first day I felt fine. I think I was released in I was in ICU for 3 days, and I was in 4 more days. Then they released me, I think that Friday afternoon or something like that. And I came home, just everybody had to help me walk, right?
What's a little lesson for our younger partner here?
It's just like one of those where you can be as healthy as you want, but sometimes it's you got to go for a checkup and just keep on top of your thing, right?
Right.
And the thing is, like life always throw a curveball, and work isn't always the thing. Work is what we need to pay the bills and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's what our passion that keeps us through life, right? Yeah, and that's all that is, right? And for me, this is like doing this stuff, right? Is what I like doing. This is my relaxing. This is my therapy. This is my recovery process, right? The comic books that I get, the stuff I draw, the fantasies I escape to, those are, the storytelling aspect of comic books is what I love about the most, right? And that's why I love this community of like comic book readers and stuff. I get all my information from everybody, right? Why certain books like that? Because I can't buy every book. I want to.
Right. Sure.
Right? I love stories, right? Even the bad ones, but it's one of those where, I want to get into it, but at the same time, you have so much time on your hand, or, that you don't know about, right? And when I heard about what happened to you there, Nauman, I was like, holy crap, right? Out of the blue, right? Right? Like work is great, that we need to get the work done and all this stuff, but sometimes it's just, it's what kills us.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you were like basically, I mean, one step above somebody that is adopted. Imagine if you were adopted.
Yeah.
You don't have any clue as to what, your parents' health is.
Yeah.
So think about those folks that don't have any history to look back and go, yeah, my uncle Bob, had a stroke at age 52. Well, you don't know that because
exactly. Right? So it's one of those it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, I'm thankful for where I am right now, right?
Yeah.
Right. That I'm thankful that it wasn't something that was, imagine this happened to me while I was driving, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that could be bad for not just you, but somebody else,
Exactly, right? That's the thing, right? And I know what will happen because my work automatically, I get a heart attack and nobody cares, right? They'll replace me right off the spot.
Right. Now, you just have to remember he's in a different setup than you are.
Yeah.
Every story is different.
Yeah.
This is a inspiring story. You look. Hey, I'm gonna. My time is coming up on me.
Yeah.
So, hey, Digger Jam, anything special going on?
You know what? Tomorrow, I'm trying to do every Saturday, do a comic review. So I did a quick comic review of this. I don't do anything, but I might do a quick review of that. So that is going to be a regular thing. I'm not really out digging too much because it's 8,000 degrees outside and the ground is like concrete.
Oh yeah.
So right now I'm just doing a lot of research to figure out where I might want to go in the future when it gets cooler. But yeah, so just doing that and figuring out when I'm gonna plan to come down and kidnap you and take you and drive you around and get some comic therapy.
I would love that. I love that. Maybe hopefully soon.
Well, you know what? Pace, like what G-Man said.
Yeah.
Pace.
Yeah, pace.
I know where you live. I can find you. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
I want to
you
say
gotta take one day at a time, Norman.
Right.
Like it took me a while just to get back so I can actually draw something, right? That was one of my things that was frustrating was I had to lay there. I couldn't do much of anything, right?
Yeah.
Didn't feel like eating and all this other stuff because I was literally bandaged up, right? I could barely roll over, of all things, right? Getting up just to get like off the. So my wife put in an air mattress in the living room because I can't go upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of furniture rearrangement right now.
Oh yeah, and literally just to go to the bathroom was just.
You probably don't understand this kind of old man problem, Stromhead, man. No?
Straw Hat's going, man, I'm too young to hear this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going with you, Stromhead? Are you gonna try to come back to YouTube again, or you just gonna always just lurking?
I've been thinking about it.
You thinking about it? So
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, now let me real quick. Look. This is the book you need to get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is the first appearance of Karma.
No
and
way.
She's like one of the few Vietnamese superheroes. She's part of the original New Mutants, but this is her first appearance.
That cover looks sick.
This is Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Fantastic Four. It's issue 100.
Okay.
And it's Frank Miller and
Chris
Claremont.
Got me with Frank Miller there.
This is old school. This is probably I don't even know
80
something.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look for that. Well, I'm gonna be at a Comic-Con tomorrow, so
you're going to con tomorrow.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
What Comic-Con?
It's a local one in just on the outskirts here in Mississauga. There's going to be a couple voice actors there, and the reason for that I'm going is I did these for Marvel Animation, the Jubilee cover.
Oh, nice.
So there we go. So I did this for the actress is Allison Court. She's the voice of Jubilee in the original animated series.
Okay.
Then she's also the voice of the future Jubilee in Earth 20. I'm trying to remember her name. ABS something. She's in the X-Men 97.
Right.
Oh, wow, okay.
Right. So I did this for her, and so she's using it for all her autographs. So she signed me a stack, so that way I can throw it in with the X-Men sketch cover 97 that I have been working on.
Cool.
Awesome.
Right. So, but because I have the X-Men 97, I already packed most of these in the car. The other voice actress that's going to be there does Jean Grey. I'm going to get both actors to sign all 10 sketch covers, the inside anyways. So I'm going to get all the voice actors to sign their characters in the cover. And when I finish because what I'm doing with the cover is I'm doing a Jim Lee thing where it's all connected.
Yeah.
So I have 5 covers that are connected for the heroes, then 5 covers for the bad guys, right? And I want to throw in Mojo because Mojo is one of my guy, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do with those sketch covers, right? Because yeah. The reason for it is Nama knows this with the NDA I signed that there's Upper Deck and Marvel asked me to do a special collector edition sketch card that has to do with these thing that I can't pronounce.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
I hope it's successful.
Yeah, I hope so too. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow, right?
Cool. What are you, my Straw Hat comic, besides setting up YouTube, anything coming up for you before we
I
leave?
have acting classes tomorrow.
Oh, acting class. Okay. In high school. Oh, yeah, you're in high school. I think you're in band too, right? You're in band.
I wasn't in band.
You weren't?
No, but I thought about joining it.
Hey, Ryan, welcome. Hey, sorry, I gotta go now. Thanks for coming up, guys. I appreciate you all. We'll talk at you. Hopefully, I'll have some up in 3 days or so. So, hey, till next time. And I'm gonna
take it easy, Norman.
Yeah.